As soon as you find out that price is at your key levels here, you go to where the lower time frame looking for what? Selling opportunities. And then the rule is that you are expecting price to start moving in what? Lower lows and what? Lower highs before you will start selling. Before you do what? You start selling. Let's go to 5 minutes time frame so that we can see this thing clearly. If you look at 5 minutes time frame, what do we have here? So recently, we can clearly see that price is what? Price had formed a double bottom here, a double top, sorry. It has formed a double top here, and this is the neck. We having a neck here. We can clearly see that price is not yet broken the neck. Can you see that? This is not a breakout. It got rejection. So this is not a breakout. A breakout whereby the body will be below the key level. So this is what? Not a breakout. So we are expecting price to break out this key level and come back to this key level before we start what? Selling. And we can see here, this is not a breakout. The reason why, the other day on the free page, we said we are learning how we can what? Avoid fake breakout. Many traders started placing trade as soon as they saw price started moving to the downside like this. Can you see? You may go to place your trade here, and as soon as you enter position, you see the rejection. So if price fail to come back to your key to come back here again, you are going to lose. Can you get it? That's the reason why we always want to see a breakout before we what before we start always want to see a breakout price rate test before we start what uh we start selling or buying. Do you get it? Okay, so for now that's what we have learned. So when it comes to the lower time, that's what you are going to expecting. So if you want to trade V51S for now, what you need to do is that you need to what you need to come to 5 minutes time frame and look for the what opportunity, because recently price can what give us a very nice selling opportunities. Price has what price can give us a very nice selling opportunity. So yours is what, have a patience for this key to what to break out. If price able to break, definitely, can you see this key level here? It will come back to this key level and give you what a test here. As soon as price hit there, you start selling to the what the next low side. Do you get it? Yeah. So for now, don't place any trade because there's not clear breakout. And if price is not giving a breakout, we don't have any trend. We can't call this a downtrend. Can we see that? This is just making a equal prices. Price can just come back here and start rejection to the upside again. So this is not a breakout, and this also is not a downtrend. We are expecting price to start giving us this. And if price able to here and give this, now we have what a high here, we have a high here, and we have what a low here, and we have what lower high. You see, since we having a lower high here, meaning probability to win this trade is what is high. Probability to win this trade is what is high. So for if you are not seeing any trend and you place a trade, you are just what risking your capital. You are just risking your capital. Many traders will definitely change this move, and someone may change this one first. Definitely the person are close with a loss. Can you see that? And you see recently price is the same key level and it can reject and go to the upside again. So now if price this candlestick able to what cross below this key level, meaning we call it what a breakout. Do we get it? We call it what a breakout. So if the next candle open to able to come here and start rejection, let me give you this key. If the first candlestick of this one able to break out as strongly, and the next open candlestick was try to retrace to this key level, as soon as price hit there and start getting rejection, then it's a confirm. It's a confirm. You have to what? You can place a trade and put your stop loss what above this key level. Do you get it? Good. So that's how we go about what making an entry when price hit our interest zone on the higher time frame. So there's a very good nice opportunity that you can go into what looking for it. It's not good for you to enter. This is just evidence, and evidence for you that price might what go down. So this is just an evidence. If price able to come back here, you can what start selling here. Okay. Do you have any question? If you have any question, you can ask now, because I want you to get everything before we go to the other block and then the other topics. We have a lot to do, but if you don't understand this small things, you cannot do other blocks. Okay, Mr. Nakita, you have any?
Yes, yes, sir. I'm here. I'm here. I can hear you.
Uh,
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the summarizing everything, because after you summarize everything now of all the classes that we did, it's making a little bit of sense now. I'm starting to see now where we are
thank God.
going. I'm the one who asked the question about how to draw the lines,
Mm.
and then when you explained that those key levels on the daily chart, and then depending on those key levels, now you decide whether you're looking for selling or buying opportunities. That
Yeah.
one made sense. So I think the only question that I have now is, you see, maybe it's two questions.
Mhm.
Sometimes the momentum, it doesn't retest when the chart is in momentum. It doesn't retest. Sometimes it just goes without retesting, right? And
Good. Yeah.
then
Mhm.
the second question is there a way you can gauge when about the retest is going to happen? Because sometimes you wait
Good.
for hours and hours before the retest. I mean, before, like you said, we see the evidence, then we need to wait for the confirmation. But before we get the confirmation, it will be like a long wait. Is there any way you can calculate the hours to say maybe in this hour's time we'll get the retest?
Good. A nice question. Uh, Unfortunately, we don't have hours that we can use to predict that this time price can get confirmed. The thing is, we don't know how, we don't know when and where price is going. Are you getting me? We are all just predicting, and all traders are like weather forecast. You see, weather forecast just look at how the weather has formed. Do you get it? They just look at how the previous weather has was formed and predict that there will be a rain here, there will be a lot of sun here, there will be this at this area. I hope you are getting me. I hope you are getting me. Please, are you with me?
Yes,
Sir?
yes, I'm hearing you. I understand.
Yeah. So they just what? Um Look at how price has formed. So ours is the same thing. What we do is that if price break a certain zone and it go without retest, you don't need to what change. Definitely you will get another opportunity somewhere. Do you get it? Because let's say we don't know when price will start reversing to the key level. Are you getting me? Since you don't know, because maybe this one price has breakout, you see that it's a very strong momentum for the breakout here, and you wanted to place a sell, and you are going to place with this candle. See how this candle is praying. So maybe if you don't have height, you don't have heart, you are going to close your trade at loss. Are you getting me? And since you are
Mhm.
closing with small loss, your account is what reducing. Meanwhile, if you're able to wait, you can get another opportunity that will make you what money. Are you getting me? So that's the reason why if price break a certain range, we don't try to what change that price. The rate test is not coming, the rate test is not coming, taking too long. So let me enter and go with the market. No, we don't do that, because as soon as you place your trade, price can just reversing on you. And we are interested in what? If you are, our rule is that we buy at a what? A lower price. That's the only key you need to put in your mind. We buy at a lower price and we sell at a higher price. So, and our rule is that if price break a certain range, we call it what? A low. Can you see this one? It's broken it down. So this is already low. And if price is a low, we don't sell. Are you getting me? We don't sell.
Yes.
But what we do, we buy. And since we buy, and this one also is not a right time for us to what? To buy, because we don't know if the price is going to reverse from here or it's going to continue. So what we do is that we are expecting price to give us what? A low key. And we know that since price is always respecting a keys level, definitely it will come back to this key level and give us what? A low key. So if price hit this key level, meaning that's the low key. Are you getting me? So that's the only where you are going to what? Place a sell trade. Then you start riding to what? To the downside. Are you getting me? So
Yes,
if
sir.
price is going down and there's no rate test, don't bother yourself to change and try to what? Also join and selling. You blow your account, because the first entry that you're going to make, there will be a one candle from 1 minute time frame. Just one candle from 1 minute time frame. It's going to consume all this candle. 1 minute candle from one candle from 1 minute can consume all this candle from here to this level and create a very long shadow. The next candle open from 1 minute can also consume everything and continue to the downside moment, strong momentum. Are you getting me? So you too, you place a trade here, and right after your entry, price rejected to her to this high level. And as soon as price hit here and then you close your trade or hit your stop loss, price started reversing to the downside. You see that you have what? Just confusing yourself. Are you getting me?
Yes, I get you.
Uh-huh. So that's the reason why we don't try to change. So if price is not coming back, you just allow the market to go. Allow it. Don't trade. Allow it and go. Allow it and go. Definitely, there will be one key here. If price able to come back and play this key level, meaning this key level respect, and it will come back. Price will never go down, 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 down without this. That's what you need to put your man. It will never go down, down, down without what? This.
Retesting.
Are you getting me? So you need to what? Wait for this mine before you enter trade. I hope it's clear now.
Yes, I understand. Thank you for clearing that up.
You
Thank
are
you so
welcome.
much.
Mr. Agulum, Agulum, do you have any
Sir,
question?
sir, I can hear you. No, I
Yeah.
don't have for now.
Oh, okay. So meaning that everything is clear to you.
Yes, sir.
We thank God. Mr. Victor, do you have any question? Mr.
No, not really. I don't have any question. But please, I can ask for a favor. Is it possible for you to? Yes, I understand this to an extent, but if it's possible for you to go through like a top-down analysis, maybe in like 2 minutes from a higher time frame to a lower time frame. I don't know if you don't mind.
Okay, okay. Don't worry.
Thank
We'll
you.
do that. Top-down analysis. We said that always we need to what? Look the market in 3D. 3D means your directional bias. We have directional bias, the structure or the market nature, and then your entry and exit rule. Are you getting me? So when you go to the higher time frame, no, the thing is, it's not all the time you use daily time frame for your directional bias, because in fact what is going on the daily time frame is the same thing what is going on 4 hours time frame, and the same thing going on the 8 hours time frame. Are you getting me? So you can quickly go to maybe 4 hours time frame, because you can get more keys level from 4 hours time frame than what daily time frame. Are you getting me? Because you are interested in what only the reason why also we go to the higher time frame to find the keys level is that maybe from the lower time frame we having what a higher highs and higher lows. Are you getting me? And we can see price is what move a high like this, but we don't know whether the recent price, we don't know where the recent price has reached. So since we don't know, that's the reason why we go to the higher time frame and see where the exact recent price is. Are you getting me? So you can see that example, a typical example is this. We don't know. We don't know if the price, because price from the lower time frame, price is moving out a higher highs and higher lows coming to the upside. But since we don't know, we are going to, if we are trading with only the lower time frame, you are still going to looking for what buying opportunity. Meanwhile, since price has hit this level, you can what knowing that price has hit a very strong major support resistance level. So let me quickly looking for what selling opportunity from what lower time frame. So when you come to 4 hours time frame, you are only interested in what the directional bias. You are just going to find the what the rare move of what the rare trend of what the market. So when you come here, when you come to the 4 hours time frame, this time frame is not made for entry making. It's made for what um the red direction by the strong momentum shift. So when you find out that price is in an uptrend from the daily time frame, meaning you are going to looking for what buying opportunity. And if you find out that price in a ranging in higher time frame, meaning you are going to when you go to the lower time frame, you are expecting if price hits this level, you are going to sell to this level. If price hit this level, you are going to buy to this level, because price is recently moving in what a range. Is going what a high, a low, a high, a low, a high, a low. This is how the price is moving in the higher time frame. Are you getting me? So if price is moving like this in the higher time frame, when price recently price is a downside like this, when you go to the lower time frame, before you can place a trade and move to this side, this key level, the lower time frame will give you higher highs and higher lows. Are you getting me? So you are going to follow that key level from lower time frame, higher highs and higher lows, and start what buying and hit this key level. Then you leave the market and see if the price can give you lower lows and lower highs again. Then you start what selling to this key level. Then you leave the market. Are you getting me? I hope I'm explaining it well to you.
Yes, you are very
Yeah,
clear.
yeah. So what you do is that as soon as you get your key level from higher time frames, that's the only way, or that's where you need to set your time frame to the lower time, because you are the daily trader and you are expecting only some entry, then you scalp and leave the market. I'm not sure you can hold trade for 1 week. The maximum you can hold is what 3 days, 2 days, and 3 days, or there's no way you can hold trade for 1 week. It's true that you can't hold your trade for what 1 week, because even me, I can't hold a trade on VIX 75 for 1 week. I will close before the day will close. So what you do that when you come here, you are just going to looking for what entry making 30 minutes, and then 5 minutes, 15 minutes. They are there for what looking for entries, and then 1 hour time frame. Let me go to the 1 hour time frame. I scalp a buy entry from when 51 s before leaving. That what I did is that um this buy opportunity, I got some, I think I got $15, and then I leave the market. That's what I did. I found out that at first we were what expecting, look at here, we were expecting price to come back to this key level. Then we start buying to this key level. Do you get me? But price failed to come, and we didn't change. We don't say, oh, let me buy, because look at here. You can clearly see that price did not move smoothly like this, like going up only. You can see that there's a lot of what low skills level. Look at here. So let's say you bought, you say price is going and it's not coming, and you place a trade here. Can you see this candle? You place a trade here. Where are you going to put your stop loss? Definitely this one hour. So this one has moved about it's about 1 hour. So it's about 12 candles on 5 minutes time frames. Do you get me? Only this candle is about 12 candlesticks in what 5 minutes time frame. So it's not a small move from here. So you definitely close your trade at what? At loss. And right after your entry closed, you got price started moving to the upside. So you can see that you are just risking what? Your capital. That's why we don't need to what? To things. So when you come to lower time frame, you expect here you are looking for the structure, and we got a structure here that we expecting price to come back to this key level. Then we start what buying from here and price fee. Since price fee, can you see this key level here? It created another key level around this area. So I just quickly went to lower time frame, like 5 minutes time frame. That's where I placed my entry today before leaving. Okay. So if you look at here, you can see that price okay, my entry was here. You can clearly see that price what I think it yeah, it's around here. Price created this key level here, and we got a breakout here. Can you see that? We got a retest around here. So I quickly what bought here. Then right after my entry, price moving to the upside. And I think I closed my entry at this key level. I closed with $15. So what you do is that when you come to the lower time frame too, you were expecting to see a higher highs and higher lows before you start what making your entries. The trading is very simple. The thing is, in fact, trading is simple and it's easy. Though you will pick a loss, but it should be what? Reasonable. Are you getting me? If you're able to follow the rule and mark your zone very well, our next topic, we are going to see how we can able to identify all the strong zones. If you're able to identify all the strong zones and follow the market rule, price always moving in this way. This is the key. If you're not able to continue the lesson, and now you know this, you know how to go with this, I bet you will be a billionaire. You will be a billionaire, not a millionaire, because the forex is a trillionaire. One day daily man that involved in forex market is what 5 trillion. And if you're a billionaire, you are small. Are you getting me? So if you're able to follow this rule very clearly well, without forcing yourself making an entry, then you can what? You can make money every present day. The whole day, I able to make $60. I made only $60 and I went out. So I'm expecting you to follow the key level, like higher highs and higher. That's the only the keys involve the market. Indicator, just ignore all the indicators. It's not doing anything for you. Just empty your chart. Look your chart like this. Even if you without making your lines, for me sometimes I will just open the chart, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, and see, and I will know where the price where the keys level are, and if price is there, I can start placing trade. That's what I'm doing. It's not all the time I'm making the drawings and doing this. No, it's not all the time. So you can just look at how the price has formed. Because if I open my chart, I will definitely able to identify that recently price is what a choppy ranging here. So what I do is that I'm waiting for price to break out, and now we got a breakout here. So if you see this here, price can what take a very strong rejection now. So if you want to buy, you can buy. And if you buy, you need to close your profit around this key level, because that is also is a very strong potential level. Can you see that? So that's all about forex trading. I hope it's clear. Hello. I hope it's clear to you all.
Yes, it is. It's clear to me.
Okay, thank God. Thank God. So from today going, I'm expecting you all to be able to exercise patience, follow the keys levels. Don't enter the market at the wrong time like this. Don't place a trade middle of the trend, but place a trade at a key levels. That's why you always see my entries below and then above of the trend, because as soon as price hits, because if this key levels here, if it were me, I'll start placing trade here, and then if price hits, okay, that's not a key level. Let me check it where price was what ranging from here. Yeah, so there's not a key level. Can you see that? There's not a key level. So I'm expecting price to come back to this key level before I start buying. So if price hits here, I'll start placing trade and put my stop loss below. If price hits my stop loss, doesn't mean I'm doing the wrong thing. It doesn't mean I'm doing the wrong thing. That's why we always manage risks. If we are trading with $100 account and we are trading VIN 75, your maximum loss size should be 0.002. This should be your maximum loss size, and you should be open only 2 positions. Do not open 3 positions, because let's say you buy here and price hit your stop loss here and you use 0.002 and you open 3 positions, and each able to each position close with, let's say, $10. You see, close with $10, and you raise $30 from this. You see that you left with only what, $70. So you don't know what is going to happen on the next day. So definitely you are going to break your account within a day. Are you getting me? Can you see that price recently what getting rejection? So if you place a trade here and your stop loss will be below this key level, you will definitely make, if price started going and now you see price is falling and you are not interested, you can close with blue and leave the market. You won't close with red, never. Until price will come back and hit your stop loss, you will definitely close with blue color. So recently, this price is nice opportunity for buy. If price hits here, it's nice opportunity to sell, because the price has hit a very strong support level. And now we are price now forming what, a higher highs and higher lows. So we're expecting price to come back here to and start rejecting to the downside. I hope it's clear to you all. I hope it's clear. Okay, so we will end here. May God bless you all. Tomorrow, our next day or our next topic, we are going to look at how we can draw the trend line and then the support line, so that we can go to other blocks, because the other blocks we will use currency pairs to trade other blocks. But VIX, it's not all the time other blocks is working. But for the currency, it's 100%. For currency, it's 100%. It's 100%. But for VIX, it's not all the time other block is respecting. May God bless you all. We'll end here. Have a good night. I'm very tired and I'm going to rest tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.